Jerryd, welcome to Milwaukee. What was the greatest attraction when you considered the Bucks?
Probably Coach Kidd. His knowledge of the game is being around him and playing against him as well was something that I look forward to, and being able to learn from him and just the whole situation. Obviously it's a younger team, and be able to kind of help these guys and continue to grow this program the way that they envision it is something that I'm looking forward to do, and I'm happy to be here.
The Bucks will be your 6th NBA team in 7 seasons. You turned 26 on August the 20th. What have you learned about NBA survival at this point?
It's just part of the game right now. I think the game, it's just, I don't know really what to say. Like I said, I've been through different situations. I've been through all different types of situations, and the way the NBA and the new CBA, I think it's just, player movement is just part of it now. And, it's part of it. I have no ill will towards it or anything. It's just, it is what it is. So.
How has it impacted you on the court with your versatility? You have to make constant adjustments when you're moving like that and fit into situations. Is that a plus at this point? I
think so. I think being able to play the 1 and the 2 is something that is attractive and whatnot. So being able to, contribute in more ways than one is something that, I'm capable of doing, and I'm looking forward to try to help out the Bucks as much as possible doing that.
How important is consistency to you both on the court and in your personal life at this point?
It's pretty important. It's pretty important. I think consistency is what drives you and continues to keep you playing and whatnot. So just being consistent on the court and off the court with my personal life is something that's important to me.
If you were to find a home at this point, would that be a good thing for you?
Yeah, that would definitely be a good thing. That would be a great thing. And I want to say, I'm pretty numb to the fact that the way the NBA is working now. And, I've said at different situations before that I wanted to, be there long term, and it didn't work out. So I understand that, the NBA and the franchise had to do what's best for whatever, direction they want to go in. So would I love to stay in Milwaukee for the rest of my career? Yeah, that would be great. But at the same time, I know Milwaukee's going to do whatever they need to do. So.
You played 41 games for Boston last year, exactly half a season after being with Memphis before that, in the front half of the campaign. Your numbers in Boston were so much better. What happened? Why?
I think, I think Brad was great with me. Brad was from day one. Stevens was amazing with me. And, he really let me showcase what I could do, both at the 1 and the 2. He would switch me up. And it was a good situation. I think, like I said, Brad, he was really able to let me go out there and play and not have to worry about so much thinking the game.
You mentioned Jason Kidd at the front of the interview. Brad Stevens right here. Coaching appears to be very important to you.
Yeah, it is I think it's very important to any player. The same token, I think guys kind of will let coaches at times, dictate the way they play and whatnot. But having a positive coach and being around a guy that's always going to encourage you, I think is important, and it helps build up the players. So. It is important to me, and I do, like good coaches.
You have proven that you can play 1, 2, you can do whatever you need to do in the backcourt. Are you a shooter or a scorer predominantly?
I don't know. I can do both. I think I can do both. To label myself is, I think it would take away from some of the things that I can do. But, depending on the situation, what's open, I think I can do either or. Okay,
one last thing. Sportscaster you at ESPN this summer. What did you learn and how did you enjoy that?
It was great. It was an amazing experience. I think they do a wonderful job of putting the whole program together and whatnot. But the main thing that I took away from it is it's a lot different when the cameras turn on than when the cameras are off. During a practice session when there was no cameras on, everybody was flowing, everything was smooth and easy and whatnot. But when the cameras came on, you were actually doing the in-game and live. It's a lot harder than it looks. So it was a great experience, though, and I'm really happy that I was able to do it.
Are you thinking about sitting in this chair someday?
Someday, hopefully. So we'll see.